Morning. Get some heat going in here this morning. I'm gonna be working on these things today. I got a couple of them here in the shop that need to be worked on. So I'm not gonna be filming a whole lot today because of the fact that I don't film while I'm working on these things. I have been asked on a couple different occasions of what I think about the new Harley colors. So I'm going to do a quick little video here on what I think. I heard some noise outside and come to find out it was a garbage man. Let's adjust this. I don't form an opinion on the colors and the new Harley models just yet. Just because of the fact that when we do our February trip, we're normally go down to Florida, and while we're in Florida in February, it's just a few weeks before Daytona, so all the dealerships are ramping up for Daytona Bike Week. They're getting all the new colors in, all the new models, all the options you can get on them, and they normally have them sitting out in the parking lot in the sunlight for you to see and things like that. So that's kind of when I form my honest opinion about the new colors and models and things like that, is when I can physically see them in February down in Florida in the sunlight and kind of go from there. But that being said, I'm kind of on the fence right now. One, as most of you know, I'm kind of in the market for a new Ultra, so I'm kind of waiting and watching for the new Ultras to come out to see what that's going to look like. And I got on Harley's website 2 or 3 days ago, and I was looking for the 25 Ultra Limiteds. It's not on their website for the 25. 24s are there, but not 25s. So I don't know if they're doing away with the Ultra Limiteds this year. I have heard rumors about that last year. Or they just haven't released them yet. I know in a couple weeks they're going to release more models, more colors, things like that. So that's another reason why I haven't formed my opinion yet. If they don't come out with the 25 Ultra Limited like I want, then I'm just going to keep riding my bike, I think. What I'm looking for is the new technology that's on like my wife's Street Glide, the 24 Street Glides and the 24 Road Glides. I want that technology on an Ultra Limited. I like that technology. I'm very impressed with her Street Glide. So I'm looking for that in an Ultra Limited. And I've heard countless people tell me, well, all you gotta do is put a tour pack on it, and then you have a tour pack on a Street Glide and you have an Ultra Limited. No, you don't. I will argue with anybody to the day I die, an Ultra Limited is not a Street Glide with a tour pack. It's completely different ride. It's a different setup. There's a lot to it that you don't get with the Street Glide versus an Ultra Limited. You don't get your lowers, you don't get the cushy seat, you don't get the heated grips, you don't get, you know, the fatter tire on the front, the smoother ride. There's a big difference between an Ultra Limited and a Street Glide. I've owned them both. I know for a fact there's a difference between them. So I'm waiting to see if they come out with the Ultra Limited 25 with the new technology. The Mystic Shift color, I like it in pictures and the videos. I haven't seen one in person, but I do like it. I don't know if I like it as much in person as I do in the pictures. When they came out with the snake venom color, I loved it in the pictures. Loved it in the pictures, loved it in the videos. When I seen it in person, I was just like, I like it. I don't like it enough to own it, but I like it. So that's why I'm kind of hanging in the weeds a little bit on the Mystic Shift. The denim colors, I'm not a denim guy, so I'm not really going to form an opinion on those. I have seen motorcycles that I like in the denim colors, but I personally probably wouldn't own a denim color bike. It's just my opinion, just my preference. And as far as the other colors, it's basically just red and blue and gray. I mean, you can't go wrong with those colors, but again, we'll see. I want to see them in the daylight. The white, that pearl white that they came out with in 24, I saw pictures of that and I was like, it's white. But when I saw it in person, oh my god, I fell in love with that color. But again, it's a white color. I absolutely love the color. I would never own it. My son's got a white Street Glide, and you see every bug splatter on that color that you can find. You're constantly cleaning it. I'm not in the mood for that. Sorry, my nose was running because it's still cold in here. But at any rate, that's kind of where I'm at with the new colors. I'm waiting till we go down south. Whether we go to Florida, Texas, Louisiana, I don't know, Alabama. We don't really know. When we do our February trip, we don't really know where we're going until the day we're leaving. Just because of the fact that I have ridden the Gulf Coast from Mobile, Alabama, all the way to Key West. I am trying to ride the rest of the Gulf Coast from Mobile, Alabama to Mexico. And when we leave in February, the weather's it's kind of iffy right there on the north shore of the Gulf Coast. So the very first year we did this, 8, 9, 10 years ago, was the first year we should have done the North Gulf Coast, but we didn't know any better, and blah blah blah. And now every year we go down, we look at the weather as we're leaving, and we always end up in Florida, which is fine. I don't care. This trip is all about riding in the weather. It's just a good trip to break up the winter. That's why we do it. So basically, to sum it up, I don't know about the colors yet. I'm kind of on the fence. I guess we'll see. We'll see what it brings. I mean, I'll know more in February when I see them in the daylight, and basically, I guess, make my determination then. I don't know. What do you guys think of the new colors? You love them? You hate them? You on the fence? You don't care? What do you guys think? I am very curious to see the new models that they're going to release later in January. Hopefully there'll be a new Ultra in that lineup. That's my hope. At any rate, I know this is a short video, but I have a couple delivery trucks that I have to get working on, and you can see the pile of parts I have here for them. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set you guys down. I don't know if I'll talk to you later today or not. If not, thanks for watching.